What's up, YouTube? I'm back again. I am King Elohim King Derek Norman Wade. And what I want to speak about today is before a person can really know someone, you got to know a little bit about their background. And basically, I have a background, but then I don't have a background, which means that there's certain things about me that's very mysterious. And the only reason the word mysterious means my stories. That's it. It's to bring about and explain the unexplained. Now, on the onset of this particular habitat, which is called a capitalistic society, which is based on currency and exploitation of energy, people's energy, I'm considered to be a savant. Savant is really the word that they was calling servant. And savant because the servant knew that they had a connection to this higher power that transcends what was going on Earth. They knew. This is why, like you say, American Indians, they knew about the Earth and not to abuse the Earth as the planet. They ate in moderation, as to say. Now, don't think I'm saying everybody was doing everything right, because everybody was not doing everything right. That's why, out of all these people, they chose certain people in different locations of the world. They call them schools of mystery. And you have them in Tibet, you have them in Peru, you have them in Egypt, you have them in Sudan, you have them in Mexico with the Aztecs and the Mayas, Central America. You have them all over the world. And these particular people were considered to be special. And the name that was given was Eli. Before that, it was Nezda. And today, people call them angels, and they call them the gift of the Spirit, which they count in number 7. Well, the number 7, or the word 7, the number 7, the symbol is actually the check mark. But the word S-E-V-E-N, as spoken before, the V is actually the U. So actually when you say 7, you're saying seen. S-E-U-E-N, seen. And this seen was the amount of time and the particular things that people have, the evidence of things. What they say, faith. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. So this particular evidence that people have is not seen. So they have what they call prophets. The word prophet is to prove it. The word prophet only means to prove it. And this was being done by prophets and prophetess. Now, the prophetess was the womb man who already knew, because she was already in tune with the process of creation and evolution. This is why she is called Eve, the mother of all species. By that is meaning the mother of all species that is in communications with the frequency that we call words, which are vibrations. So, what's going on now is we're trying to find out something, and we're trying to hide something at the same time. Because those people who claim that they're in control of societies also hide the fact of things that's special. The word special in Latin is Christos, or Christ. So those Christ-like people who have another way, some people are extremely to the extreme where they have something special in them, but they're uncontrollable. Different entities come inside the body. Just like they have the word el-hafta, which means the middle of earth from the two poles. And that's what we was talking about, the bipolar. The North Pole and the South Pole as spoken, North and South. But we're talking about actually not North, South, East, and West, but two entrances to the inner, or what they say, the inner worlds on the planet Earth, which humans are not allowed to go. But that's another story. This is why people say, well, if you speak about things that you don't know about, then you are crazy. But the word crazy is when you do not conform to the principles of any given society or any given dynasty. So we have different circles of understanding, but what I'm trying to give you is overstanding, so you can proceed to live your life and use your energies for the proper way. Now, the last thing we was talking about was bipolar, and we was talking about the reason for the Hindus and being that they doctors. The word doctor is, doc is to take out. If you're late, they take out money out your pay. The word pay, P-E-Y, is actually Y-A-D, which is yad, which is hand. Now, doctors take you out of the equation if you are deemed to be valuable for the unknown. So if you're not valuable for the unknown, they leave you. So this is why a lot of people do not say that they have an experience or that they realize that there's other entities on the planet. But let me explain to you about knowledge. The word knowledge is two words. It's know, or now, and it's also ledge. Now, the ledge is the edge. The knowing and the edge of knowing. The knowing, what is put together and utilized for their, what they call, economical situation. And you have knowing, the ing is ongoing, the know and the ongoing, which passes the ledge, the knowledge, and you have knowing and continuously. So, the continuous knowing is considered to be guidance that is given. And what they teach you is that the knowledge that you should have, or the program that you should run off of, should be taught in an institution that they control. That is not true. Because the knowing is given by the terminology that you can have reference to as called a download. The download is how the spirits come into the body.